Hello, we're playing Animal Crossing today. Shoot. I always forget to turn this off. Okay, let me get this open and then what I wanted. Hold on. Game capture this. Okay, Slay. We're playing Animal Crossing. We'll see how this goes because I am emulating it. And I've never done this before, so like the controls are a little different and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll have double mouse. I don't know how to fix that. But this is City Folk. City Folk is my favorite Animal Crossing game. I've talked about it on stream before. I think it's the best Animal Crossing game out of the entire franchise. It is from 2008. This was the game that came after Wild World. I think Wild World came first, but they released really close to the same time. Wild World was for the DS. City Folk was for the Wii. And then before this was the first Animal Crossing game, which was just called Animal Crossing. And that one was for I think the game might be a little loud, so I'm gonna turn down the game volume for you guys. It was just called Animal Crossing. It was for the GameCube, was the first game. Alrighty, sorry to keep you waiting. I heard you were moving in, so I came to get you. Nice, huh? Life on your own. I know that's exactly what you're thinking right now. Nobody to tell you what to do, free to live exactly as you please. Sign me up. Oh yeah, a new house, a new neighborhood, some new friends, a fresh new start, and a whole world of possible encounters await. I mean, how sweet is that? Oh, so sweet. So come on, are you ready to start fresh? To grab a new bull by his new horns and start a new adventure? Or you can also move your life over from Animal Crossing Wild World for the Nintendo DS. We're starting fresh. Man, I am right there with you. I mean, you're starting a whole new life, right? And what better way to start than with a sparkling fresh canvas? Yes, waiter, give me some of that. Yikes, the bus is going to be here any second. Time sure flies when I'm yammering. Alrighty then, let's go. Here we go, onto the bus. Woo, just made it. The first step in starting your new life is getting on the bus. Hey, if you don't mind my asking, is it March 30th, 2025 today? And is it 4:04 p.m. right now? It is. That's right. That's right then, sweet. So, oh yeah, I was about to ask what your name was. Put in my name. Confirm. Nice name, I like it. Okay, so this is where you would like quote unquote customize your character before you would start playing. So cool means a boy character, cute means a girl character, or you can obviously change your name. So we'll do cool. Yeah, absolutely. It's fun yet masculine, just like you. So this is where you can backtrack and say I'm not a boy. But we'll go with a boy character. This town that you're moving to, what's it called? Shoot, what do we call it? Let's just do something like silly and simple. And we'll just call it Kittyland. Nope, that's too many letters. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna go. I don't even think this will fit. I don't remember there being so few characters. Okay, we'll go with Foxmarsh, which is a name that I've used for like multiple Animal Crossing files. I don't know why, I don't know where it came from, but I've used it for a bunch of different files. That's it. Gotcha, so Foxmarsh. Yeah, I hear that place is really lovely. You must be so excited about your new life there. So excited. I hear that. Oh yeah. Hey, but listen, do you know where your house is yet? Not at all. Not at all? Seriously? That's you're planning? Not a good sign. I said you're a fucking idiot, dude. What? Look, since you obviously haven't given any thought to where you live, then what about money? I'll get by. Do people ever call you a dreamer? Well, people like that are surprisingly good at moving up in society. It's okay, I'm sure you'll be just fine. And if you find yourself in a bind, just go to the town hall and they'll help you out. Here, check this out. So this is the map that we have. So these are like buildings, and then these are houses. And the big houses are ones that we can live in. So this is town hall. This is the Able Sisters shop, the museum, Tom Nook, and this is the bus stop. And then we've got 6 villager homes, and then obviously like the beach down here, and then some river going through. And these are like the 2 spots to go up. In the newer games, there's like so in New Horizons, there's like mega terraforming, customizing your island stuff. In New Leaf, which is the game that came up before New Horizons, like official entry into the series, because obviously Happy Home Designer was a thing, and like there was like a party game, but in New Leaf, there was like some level of terraforming, but it was not like intense at all. It was like it was like bare bones, pretty much. In New Leaf, and then prior to that, like it was nothing. I think there was one game, and it must have been New Leaf, where like he would show you the map, and you could say yes, this is it, or no, that's not it, and you could cycle through like a handful of maps. Prior to that, though, if you wanted a different map, you had to force close your game. So basically, like turn your console off, reopen the game, and start over to try and get a different map that was more favorable. And there was probably only a handful that you could actually get. So yeah. You want the cutie pie sticker? Okay. Cutie pie. Thank you for the redeem. Okay, so we've got museum, the gate, all this stuff. Okay. It's a map of Foxmarsh. Go on, take it. When you get to town, use this to find the town hall. Okay, we're getting off the march. We're getting off the bus now. Oh, hey, we're about to stop at Foxmarsh. Alrighty then. I hope we get a chance to chat again sometime. Thank you, Lexi. Yeah, I love Rover. He's one of my favorite, like, quote unquote special characters. Which there's a handful. Also in this game, I don't think this was a thing in New Horizons, but it was definitely a thing in the other games. Where, like, again, there's no like terraforming or anything, but you could make paths because the spots you would walk over, a lot the grass would die there. In I don't think it's in this game, it might be, but in New Leaf for sure, the longer your character spent outside, they would get tan. And that's like how people did customization back in the day. Okay, so we have to go to town hall. I have to figure out how to move in this game because I don't know how to yet. Our town fruit is peaches. I think there's 4. It's peaches, apples, pears, cherries, and oranges, and I think all of those did exist in this one. I've immediately gotten lost. Where are we? Okay, go this way. And it's randomized. You can get fruit from other players in other towns, like if you have friends who play, and plant those in your town, and those are worth more usually at Tom Nook's than the ones here. This is just notice boards. You can put stuff on here. They put stuff on here. A little bird sits on top when there's a notice of some sort on here. Let's go to Town Hall. Okay. So we're gonna look at houses. I'm gonna look at the map and just pick the one I like, because they all look the same on the inside. Also getting a look at our neighbors. I know some of these off the bat. Cookie is a dog. Whoops. Cookie's a dog character. Apollo is an eagle. I don't remember the rest. I keep closing the map by accident. Okay. I think out of all of these houses, I'm probably gonna pick this one up in the corner. It's near 2 other villagers, and it's near 2 locations. I suppose I could, well, I take it back. We're gonna choose this one. I like that it's by the beach. I like that it's by the Able Sister shop and, the town hall. I wish that this stuff wasn't so spread out, but whatever. So we'll go with that one. When it's right down here, so we don't even have to go that far. We also have roses. I'm not gonna stop and talk to anyone yet. There's the Able Sister shop. So this would be the house. It's real cute. Real cutesy. So this is what all the houses look like. I think that sometimes the wallpaper will be different, but the floor is the same. You get a light, a cardboard box, and the radio. And then if you go upstairs, this is how you would save. You would go to sleep in the bed, and then you could call this phone, and there would just be like a mysterious voice. And this was how you would change certain game settings, like your like this button did not exist in the actual game, but you change certain save settings, like if you wanted the characters to speak Animalese or Babylese, which was Animalese is the one where you can make out that they're saying the actual words, just kind of weird, and the other one is just like kind of like bubbly sounds that don't actually mean anything. There was some other stuff you could change with the phone. I don't remember for sure what they were, but that was how you would do that. Okay, this will be the one. If we go outside, I think Tom Nook should be here to yip yap at us and put us into debt. Ah, hello. You must be Angel. Yes, yes, I've been hearing so very much about you. Welcome to Foxmarsh. My name is Tom Nook, and I run a shop here in town. I look forward to your patronage there. So, how is the house? You're very much liking it, aren't you? I am. Good, good. So you will be buying this house, yes? I'll take it. Well then, that decides it. From now on, this is your house. And think of that stereo inside as a moving-in gift from old Tom Nook, Couldn't sell it anyway. So tell me, did you see the attic? Whenever you're done playing in Foxmarsh, make sure you go to sleep in the bed in the attic. Then you'll be able to remember all the things you did that day. If you forget to do that, it'll be like you never did anything that day at all. So please don't ever forget to do it. A crucial detail, yes? That's all I need to say about the house, but I suppose you might have questions. Do you want me to repeat it all in case you missed something? No, that's okay. Yes, yes, you'll figure it out in time. Now we need to broach the delicate issue of payment. So, there's the land, the building, taxes, surcharges, various fees, and whatnot. So the total for the house is 19,800 bells. No way. Whoa ho ho ho, you are having a joke. Of course it's nothing to worry about so much. Tom Nook is no scary loan shark. You just pay it back in your own time. But with that said, for money, why don't you come work for part-time at my shop? You'll learn how to save as well, which will certainly be a tremendous help in your new life. Okay, very good, it's decided. Oh, I can't leave the shop unattended forever, so let's get down to brass tacks. You've decided on a fine house, so why don't you go introduce yourself to everyone in town? Oh, and make especially sure you introduce yourself to the mayor. Yes, yes, the mayor should be in the town hall, so don't forget. In the meantime, I'll go get some work ready for you. Just come by the shop later. You can take a look at your map to find the shop in the town hall, so don't run about willy-nilly. Okay, so we'll go say hi to everyone. I forgot to check who lives here, but we'll see. I think I said there's 6 villagers. Pearl. Oh, well, look at this. Someone new. Now, who could you be? Wait, don't tell me. You just moved here, right? I'm Pearl. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm sure we'll be the best of friends. So this is her house. The villager houses usually don't make a ton of sense in terms of how they're decorated. But she's got some creepy ass music playing. So that's Pearl. I figured she would be a cat character based on her name. I think Cookie's, like I said, Cookie's a dog. The other ones I'm not sure about. Egbert must also be a bird character. I think. That's the only house nearby, so we'll go this way. Okay, no. We're gonna go to the Able Sisters first, and then we'll go down across the river to go talk to everyone else. We'll come here first. Hi there, welcome to the handmade fashion palace of the Able Sisters. Oh yes, what can I do for— okay, so I guess we don't need to introduce ourselves to them. Sable will not say anything for a long time, but if you talk to her like every day consistently, she will eventually talk to you and tell you about their family and some other stuff. I don't 100% remember what else she tells you, but she tells you some other stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go, I'm gonna do the mayor last, which means we'll have to like circle around, but that's okay. So we'll go here, and then I think there was this way. I think all of the signs can eventually become more villager houses. I think it must be like a total of 10, I think. Maybe, I might be wrong, but I think so. Because I think that's what it is most of the time. Hey, yo, hey, bud. Whoa, hold the phone. I've never seen your mug around here before. Oh, dude, you must be the new rookie that just moved into town. My name's Bud. And you're Angel? Right on, man. Nice to meet you. Slay. Homie has 4 beach chairs, a picnic table, a guitar. This is quite the setup. Interesting setup he's got going on. Okay. There's another house around here somewhere. It's up, so we gotta go. Whoops! I'm having fucking issues. Okay, so we gotta go up. The thing, which is over here somewhere. Here it is. Oh, we can run. Okay, I think it was over here. Oh, she's outside, so we don't even have to go inside. Wow, that is amazing. Today, the fortune lady on TV told me new encounters were in my future. She is so on. Wait, but she also said I would, like, meet somebody kind of funny looking. Oh well, must be someone else. I'm Cookie, and it's totally great to meet you. She really just called me funny looking. That's crazy. Okay, now that we're up, we go across the river, and that'll be everyone else. Okay, who's this? Egbert? Okay. Slang with a pink house. Love that. Okay, I was right. He was another bird character. Oh. Haha, you must be the angel who everyone's talking about. Welcome to Foxmarsh. My name is Egbert, and I'm always on the lookout for someone else who's into lifting free weights. We should get together and start a club that's all about napping, chowing down, and lifting free weights. So all of the villagers have personality types. I'm trying to remember what all of them are. It's like grumpy, jock, lazy. There's like a snooty one. I don't think that's what it's called, but okay. Well, look who finally decided to drag himself over to say hello. Real nice of you. Ha. You must have been who folks were talking about. They said someone new moved in. You're big news. Call me Apollo. Relax and be yourself, and I'm sure we'll get along. Okay, this is Caroline. Oh, good afternoon. You're new in town, aren't you? Hi, I'm Caroline. If there is anything you don't understand or need help with, just let me know. Okay, and I think that's everyone. Cookie, Apollo, Caroline, Egbert, Bud, and Bro. Okay. So now we can go back down. I'll show you guys Tom Nook and the museum from the outside. This is Tom Nook's. I can't remember if there's like upgrades in this game. There must be. In pretty much in every game except for I think the first one. Nook's Cranny gets upgraded to different stores where he sells more stuff and all of that. I think it has to do with like spending a certain amount of money at the shop. And then this is the museum that you for fish and bugs. Yeah. Okay. Going. See, I can't get down. This is part of what's a pain in the ass. I can't get down from here. I have to go all the way across and over here to get down, which is a pain in the ass, but you know, it is what it is. And we can run. Running kills grass, so, and it will also kill flowers if you run over them too much. So you kind of have to be careful with where you're running, how much you're running. Okay, and talk to the mayor, and then we'll go start doing Tom Nook's odd jobs. You, whippersnapper, who are you? And while I'm asking questions, what is your favorite animal? Out of these, my favorite animal would be a cat. Kids these days. With your wild hair and your hootenannies and your lack of respect for elders. Yes, or what were we talking about again? Mr. Mayor, that's our newest resident. What's that? Ah, come to think of it, I did hear something about that. Or did I? Who can remember? Anywho, I am the mayor of Foxmarsh, Tortimer. At any rate, you should come see me on holidays and other event days. I'll be waiting for you in the square in front of the town hall. Yes, waiting and watching. Hehe, Horf. Okay, so now we can go talk to Tom Nook and see what kind of jobs he has for us to do. Let's see. Gotta go back over there. Way over here. I'm hoping during the stream we'll be able to go to the city because I love going to the city. That's my favorite part of this game. That's why I think it's the best game in the series. However, I'm gonna go BRB real quick to get some water and run an ad, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have a drink and a snack, and we will continue on. Okay, we planted everything. Goodness. So this is what the holy shit. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you. This is what the pockets used to look like. You could only carry this much stuff. I think this was to draw. Yeah, okay. This is how you would drop stuff. When you get letters from villagers, they would be stored here. You could only store 10 at a time. I think maybe there is a way to store more, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. And that would be how you would do that. You made it look nice and pretty out there, yes? I had some misgivings, but I guess I must try to trust your decorating sense. So now it's time to put you to work like a real part-timer. Maybe now you can deliver a few things for me. Please take this piece of furniture to Egbert. My customers wait eagerly for their goods to arrive, so try to deliver them as quickly as you can. Get back quickly, too. Don't just loaf about, nibbling the grass on the side of the road. Now go ahead and get started. Okay. I think you can, like, kind of dilly-dally on doing your work for him. I never have. I just want to get it out of the way, like, as soon as possible. So I can start doing other stuff. So we will go give this to Egbert, who is over here somewhere. They can leave their houses. They don't typically wander that far, and I think, like, only so many of them can be outside at once. So, I don't remember if they can go in businesses in this one. I know they can in other ones, but everything all right there. Here, for you. To Egbert. Thanks a lot. I was waiting for this. I don't know why you're the one delivering it, but I'm just happy it's here. Okay, I can't let you go empty-handed, so have this white bishop. Do you know how to set it up? Don't worry, it's not rocket science or anything. Just pop the furniture in your room and press A to move it or change the direction. If you want to open dresser drawers or turn stuff on, just face it and press A again. Even I got the hang of it, so I'm sure you'll figure it out soon. Thank you for the stretch, Mercy. Alright, the thing you just delivered is actually a birthday present for my mom. Ugh. Speaking of which, when's your birthday? My birthday is June 13th. Yes. June 13th, you're a Gemini. That's right. Cool. I'll try to remember that. After Mango moves, birthdays are my favorite things. I love any chance I get to wear a party hat. Anyway, I'll make a note of your birthday and try my best to think of a good present. Thanks for the delivery. Good luck with the rest of the unpacking. Slay. Okay, we're gonna go back to Tom Nook. I think it's a couple more deliveries. I don't remember if there's anything else he has you do. And I don't remember if he gives you money at the end of it. But the main money maker in this game is to sell stuff. Not animals. Bugs, fish, furniture that you get, clothes that you get from, like, the other villagers. You're back. Oh, yes. Back. And you made the delivery. Good job. That was fast for your first job. Let's move on to the next job I have for you. Your next job is direct mail. I want you to write and send a letter to my regular customer. Just a quick thank you for patronizing my store and notice that we're having a wonderful sale. Here, write it on this stationery. You can send mail at the post office window in the town hall, so snap to it. Okay, I forgot that this was part of the the part-time job was to go write mail. So you can send mail to villagers. I think they will write you back if you send them a letter, and they will also send you letters on their own. I think this game you can write letters to your future self. And you will also get letters from your mom, I think, in this one. But you do in other games too, get letters from her. Never get letters from dad though. Anyway. So we'll write it here. Whoops. So you click on it, you say write a letter to... I don't remember who said Pearl. Whoops. I fucking keep doing that. Okay, write a letter to Pearl. Dear Pearl. Thank you. This is gonna take me a minute, sorry. Thank you for being a... Oops. This was another problem, is that it would not, like, auto change the line. A Nook's Cranny, which is what the store is called. Patron. Oops. Oh, this is ass. This is so hard to do. Okay. Imagine I'm doing this with a mouse. Imagine doing this with a fucking Wiimote. Patron. Patron. Shift. And then we're just gonna say we are... See, it doesn't like carry it over. And I'm a little bit of a weirdo about it. So we're gonna do this. We are having... Oops. Having a sale. And that's all we're gonna do. So you can preview it, see what it looks like. Back, hit done, confirm, slay. So now it goes in here, and then we will go inside and we will mail it. Thank you for the posture check. My posture is actually pretty good right now. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. So, this is the recycling bin. This is how you like throw stuff away. But I think also you can find stuff. Don't call me shrimp. Mine is okay currently. It's actually pretty okay in this particular chair. This is where you would throw stuff away if you wanted to. Sometimes you can find stuff in there. This is an automatic shrimp. It's called an automatic bell dispenser. It's basically an ATM. There's also one in the city. Okay. Now we have to go back to talk to Tom Nook. This is so much back and forth. I'm glad that there's a run button. The controls for this actually aren't as, like, scuffed as I was worried they'd be. You almost made it through Mother's Day. Well, sometimes you gotta cry, and that's okay. But I'm glad at least that seems like maybe it was mostly okay. I know you did collab stuff earlier. Hopefully that helped. Did you send it out? Very good. That seemed to take a little too long for my liking, but at least you got it done. Everyone in Foxmarsh really likes letters, so if it didn't go out, I'd be in trouble. So next I need you to deliver a carpet, make it snappy this time. I need you to deliver this to Apollo. We can't all be velvet. That's real and true. And just because you don't think I'm watching, don't go taking any detours and chatting about. Just let me know when you finish the delivery. It's a very valid reason to be crying on Mother's Day, so that's understandable. And like I said, it's not Mother's Day here yet. Ours isn't until May. We have Mother's Day in May, and then, Father's Day in June. Okay, Apollo, are you still out and about, or did you go in your house? Look at that. They had a good conversation. Well, if it is an angel, did you eat too much at lunch? You look a little sluggish. Mail call. Here's your carpet. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. It's the danger of looking at songs from that era, huh? Well, Again, understandable. Holy shit, I opened this Twix bar and it's melted to shit. I'm glad it was happy memories. Okay. Better happy memories than bad ones, but yeah, being startled is understandable. Especially today. Looks like you're starting to get the knack for this whole working for a living thing. Keep up the good work. I like what I see. Next, I need you to deliver this watering can to Pearl, and don't go using my customers' things as you own. What? As your own, when you should be delivering them. If you want to water some flowers, you can buy your own watering can. Please get a move on and let me know when you're done. Yes, sir. I know, it's crazy. I don't remember if the ways were to get different character looks, or if this is just like the default. Anyway, I don't remember honestly. I had to give this to Pearl. Where is she? I think she was down by where my house is, which is down at the bottom. Yeah, he's looking. Lord, he's looking. I only remembered how to get like a masculine versus a feminine. Is this a pitfall? It's not a pitfall, but I don't have a shovel. So the fossils, I think I've always operated the same way. There's a handful every day. I think it's 3 in this game. Randomly buried around your island. You dig them up. You take them to Blathers. He tells you about them. Okay. I do like Pearl. I think she's cute. She's not my favorite cat character, but I'm glad we have a cat character. Delivery. Here's your watering can. Hi, Jackie. Oh, good work. I had lost my watering can and was really in a jam. You can't water flowers with that one, you see. Now I can save my poor parched flowers. So then, oh right, I got that letter from you. This one, right? Bro, I just said this like 5 minutes ago. You might have only said hello when you moved in, but you wrote a letter too. Like most people here, I love getting letters. Of course, reading letters you get is really fun, and showing them off to others is even more fun. I show letters to people here and in other towns all the time, so keep that in mind when you write them to me. My mother always told me, whenever you write anything, leave out all the private and embarrassing details. But sometimes I write the craziest things. I also love this game so much. This game is super nostalgic for me. I love it dearly. I grew up playing this. I used to stay up too late playing this game. It's one of my favorite games just ever of all time. I'm super nostalgic for this one and for Minish Cap, which was a Zelda game that I want to see if I can find some way to play, because I do love Minish Cap. I don't know, if you have your old Wii, it might still exist. Probably does. Welcome back. Good job. Let's see. Your next job will be... I know, I just remembered. There's a bulletin board near the town hall. I need you to write an ad for the shop on that very bulletin board. I'll leave the wording up to you, but make sure it's something snazzy that all the young kids will like. And remember, lots of people will see it, so don't write anything that will make us look bad. Alright, hop to it. Come back afterwards. Minish Cap... Okay, here's the thing with Minish Cap. I don't know if I would say it's the best Zelda game, but it is one of my favorites. I think because it is. There's just it's got a lot of whimsy to it that I really appreciate. I love the mechanics of it. I know there's a lot of Zelda games that have similar mechanics where it's like you are kind of between two worlds, like shoot, there's the mirror one that I can't remember the name of. That's the one that they remade, and when they remade it, it was like the paintings on the wall. There's a few others, but Minish Cap just has like, first of all, I love the art of Minish Cap. The art in Minish Cap is some of my favorite Zelda, like my favorite kind of style that has been done. I'm just gonna write like come to Nook's Cranny. Yeah, I really like that one. My other favorite Zelda games is like, I'm a big Twilight Princess fan, of course. This should be no surprise to anyone. I really like the Link Between Worlds one. You could voice chat with friends. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I ever played online on this one, but I did with Wild World, and with New Leaf, and obviously with New Horizons because I had friends who played that one. Come to Nook's Cranny, or else. Or else. Kitty face. Cool. Yeah, I don't remember. Okay, this is the first time I played this game. I had cousins visiting who had brought their Wii with them. Thank you for the posture check again. And so I had cousins visiting who had brought their Wii with them, and I played it, and I was like, I want this game. So my parents bought it for me, and then that's kind of like the end of it. I played it all the time. Not the first video game I ever played. Again, ironically, I'm pretty sure Minish Cap was the first like proper video game I ever played. I had something called a V Smile before that, which was like an edutainment system. So I don't know if I would call that like a real game. They were like educational mini game type things. Did you write the message? Yes, yes. Very good job. So that means you're done. Yes, done. Those were all the odd jobs I had lying around, and since I don't have anything left for you to do, that means your part-time employment is over. Your home loan? Yes, yes. Of course I'm going to need you to pay it back in its entirety. In your part-time work here thus far, you've made 1,400 bells. So that means you only owe another 18,400 bells on the home loan. Yes, not so much, is it? But there's no work left here for you, so I guess you'll have to find another way to pay off the loan. You could help people in town, sell things you don't need, or do any number of activities to make money. And if you want to sell stuff, bring it here. I'll make sure you get a good price for it. Oh, and one more thing. You can pay off your loan by wiring the money from the ABD in the town hall. And when it's all paid off, come see me about home renovations. Your house is a little small right now, but I can make it bigger and much more comfortable to live in. Good work here in the shop and everything. And don't forget to do all your shopping in the right place. And I think we're going to go outside and be excited that we finished our part-time work. Oh shoot, I'm muted. I'm sorry, Mercy. So I didn't realize it was muted. I was saying about the turnips. So the turnips operate like the stock market. So you buy them. You don't have to buy them, but the price varies every time. And I think she comes once a week. I cannot remember her name to save my life. But she comes once a week. You can buy them, and then you have to try and sell them at their highest price throughout the week. But they go bad after the week, so you can't like buy them and hoard them because they'll go bad. And your goal is to try and sell them for the highest price. If you get lucky, you can make a lot of money from turnips, but it's a risky investment, basically. So this is stationery. The furniture. This blue one down here is medicine, in case you get stung by a bee, or sometimes the villagers will get sick and you have to bring them medicine to make them feel better. This is oh, you earn points for buying stuff, I think. Anyway. Yes, I want the fishing rod. I almost forgot. This purchase also awards you points in the Tom Nook point system. Yes, every time you buy goods here, you earn shop points. When you have enough points, you can redeem them for wondrous stuff, so collect all you can. The point tracking machine there can do many things, so check it out. Do you know how to use that fishing rod? If you want, I can tell you now. Please do. In order to use the fishing rod, you'll need to equip it, then face the ocean, and press OK. When a fish takes the bait, the floater will sink, and you must pull it up with good timing. If you don't do it quickly, the fish will take your bait and swim off, so be very careful. Oh, and I'll buy any fish you catch, so bring them to Nook. Yes. Okay. And I'm also going to take the net, because no, it's the same thing. I don't remember if there's a way to I used to always call the bee sting thing getting a cookie face, because it looks like a cookie on your eye. That's what I used to always call it. I think you can... I think the trick to evade it was the same in this game, where if you go into a building, they dissipate and you don't get stung. That was like the only way to avoid them. I wonder if there's a way to... Yeah, okay, so you can quick equip stuff in this game, and then... Okay. Oh. Okay. So that's how we do that. I don't remember if there was a creep mode in this one. I don't think so. I think that came in later games. Yeah, we'll go... I'll look for bugs on the way, but we're gonna go down to the ocean and see what we can find. Wow, we got a bee. I got a honeybee. Hey there, sweetie. The puns for the bugs and the fish was always one of my favorite parts of this game. They're just so silly. There's also seashells that you can collect that you can sell for money. Probably one of the quickest ways to make money was by collecting seashells, and they like regen every day, so you can get more. So I'm gonna collect all of these so that we can sell them. Got a watermelon shirt. That's cute. I might go into the Able shop. If you run near the rivers or the ocean, you can scare... you have the possibility to scare fish away. There's a fish here, so let's try... Let's see. Shoot. Okay. I'm very out of practice with that, and it works differently in each game. Yeah, I know. So I'm thinking about doing a like throwback Sundays um type thing uh for Sundays, I guess, because usually I don't have anything planned on Sundays. So if I don't have anything planned, like collab wise, okay, drop it because my pockets are full. So let's go back to Tom Nook and sell these. Yeah, I was thinking of doing like a nostalgia Sundays thing where I can play like Animal Crossing, or it might not always be like, let me talk to Cookie real quick and see. I love walking more than anything except Stew. Stew. I need like a fashion check on aisle me. So how am I dressed today? Yay, that's my angel. You totally know what I'm all about. But it doesn't look too fancy, right? I don't want to look like a caviar salesman or anything. This is my outfit for going to the city, so I'm glad you like it. I'll have to see if we can go to the city. I don't think we can yet. Cookie is so cute. Cookie, I think, is the cutest villager currently. Okay, I need to sell. I want to sell. All these god dang seashells. I'm not gonna sell the bee because we're gonna go to the museum. Talk to for all of that I'll give you, yeah. No. Okay. So yeah, collecting seashells when you do errands and stuff, or just like talk to villagers, a lot of times they'll give you furniture or clothes. And you can sell those. Like the ones they gave me are like ugly and I wasn't gonna use them, so. Okay. Museum. Art, fossils, fish, bugs. Upstairs is the observatory, where Blather's daughter works, or his sister, I don't remember, one of the two. And you could like draw constellations and then you would see them in the sky later, which was super fun. They kind of like really downgraded her character in the other games, especially New Horizons. In New Horizons, she really just shows up to tell you that there's a meteor shower happening and to like make wishes so you can get the star fragments. But yeah, downstairs, yeah, her name is Celeste. Downstairs is the Roost Cafe. And I think it's this game. Is it? It's either this game or New Horizon where you could actually work at the cafe. I love KK Snyder. Okay, let's talk to Blathers. Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm a bit of a night owl, don't you know? In any case, allow me to welcome you to the Foxmarsh Museum. Now then, may I assist you? You have but to ask. I'm at your service. Donation. I'm donating this honeybee. Yes, you could get his CDs every Saturday. And then they changed it in New Horizon, because like the whole thing, a big chunk of the beginning of the game was you were trying to improve your islands or your town's like rating to get KK Slider to come perform, and then he would show up every Saturday after that. But I think it's default in this game that he shows up. I dare say that is a honeybee. Stop. Do not free it. Leave the beast caged. Insects rather bother me. Touching them strikes me as quite revolting. Honeybees are rather famous among bees for the impressive teamwork they exhibit. I've even heard that they will swarm over enemies many times their size in an attempt to suffocate them. I must admit, it makes them seem rather like a bunch of brave warriors. Even so, when I imagine a massive swarm of bees, a different phrase comes to mind. Blech. And bleh. Enough, I say. Our thanks for the donation. We shall endeavor to keep the wretch safe and happy. Do you wish to donate anything else? Nope. I don't remember how, how you meet Red in this one. But red is the art salesman who will sometimes sell you counterfeits. And you have to be wary of the counterfeits because you can't sell them and you can't sell them and you can't donate them. Okay. Need a little eye opener. Cup of coffee's 200 bells. One, please. Thanks. There you go. 1 cup of the house blend. So drink up. Thank you. And you'll get like different coffee as time goes on. You can get like lattes and stuff. Exceptional, but could you expect anything less from the legendary Brewster? Thank you. Okay. Eventually you can also get takeout coffee, but like you have to, again, you have to come in here a certain number of times and buy coffee and talk to him and stuff. To do that, let's go upstairs and see if she's here. Just to talk to her. Hello. Welcome to Foxmarsh's Observatory. How may I be of assistance? Where am I? This is the observatory where you can gaze upon the wonders of the stars. I encourage you to try out the telescope. It's free and it is absolutely brilliant. You might consider using it to connect adjacent stars, as it does allow one to create one's own constellations. Personalized constellations truly are the shining treasures of the night sky. They're quite lovely and ever so romantic. Oh dear, please forgive me. Stars are the one thing that sets my head a-whirl. What else can I say to you? Oh, the observatory. Constellations. You'd like to hear about making constellations? It's ever so fun. First off, look into the telescope. From there, just connect the stars in the sky in whatever fashion you please. Just remember that each constellation can have up to 16 connections. If you want to erase a line, just choose it again, but you can't erase a line that would divide the constellation. Well, I think that about covers it. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it pretty quickly, so give it a go. Oh, you mustn't tease me so. Oh my. Okay, we can look in here. You would like to use the telescope? Might I ask what for? Stargazing. Yeah, I just want to look. So, you can just hover over a spot and then connect the stars to do whatever you want. And then it will show up in your night sky, at different times. Nope. So, that's the museum. I'm gonna see if we can go to the city. Okay. Let's see if we can go to the city. I donated that bee, but I probably will not donate a ton to the museum at first because we gotta pay off our house, bro. But I will... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Also, the gate. This is the gate. If you wanted to leave or invite people, you would have to come here and talk to these guys. They also have a lost and found. So you can also take this stuff and sell it or keep it or whatever you want. This is the checkpoint. If you want to visit another town or have someone come visit you, you could tell them, and then they would let you in or out, or they would open the gate for you. What else could this guy do? You could also change your flag here. I think so. You can ask him what's new. I think that would also. I'm emulating the game, and that's all I shall say. the matter of how I'm playing the game. You could ask him what's new, because sometimes you get special villagers. Like I said, there's the lady that sells the turnips, and there's a few other special villagers that will come to your town. So I think you can ask him and he will let you know if there are any special villagers. You can change your flag there. You can change the town song in the town hall with Pelly. Let's go to the city. This is my favorite part of this game. I'm very excited to do it. Oh, Rover is on the bus. Interesting. We'll get to talk to Rover again. And we'll get to go to the city. I love going to the city. Here we go. Oh, Angel? Ha, I knew that was you. Are you heading to the city to do some shopping? Perfect timing then. There was something I was hoping to ask you. I know this is sudden, but it's also very important, so listen up. In this game, you can communicate your friends by connecting to Wii System. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't think that matters that much with the way that I'm playing this game, but might as well just turn it on anyway. And now we'll be in the city. I love the city. I think you can get villagers that you see in the city to move to your town, which I'm about to do because Rosie is here, and I love Rosie so much. Rosie is one of my favorite villagers. But yeah, we're in the city. Yippee! So, the city. This music fucks. First of all, I'm gonna show you guys around. So this section, I didn't talk about it earlier, but when Tom Nook was like, you need to make sure you save your game. There's a character in the game called Mr. Rossetti, who, if you do not save your game, will show up the next time you open it and yell at you. Full blown yelling at you. All caps, angry, save your fucking game, kid. I love Mr. Rossetti. They really tone him down in the newer games, which is kind of sad, but very fun. Sometimes there's like a very rare event where if you come to the city at nighttime, these cones will be moved and you can go into this part of the city and you will see where Mr. Rossetti lives with his brother, whose name I don't remember. And I used to, oh god, it was my favorite thing. This side I think is just blocked off completely. So that's that. Over here, this door, I don't remember if you could eventually open it. Okay, this is where red was. Members only, someone has to refer you. I don't remember how to do that, so I'll have to look it up and get back to you. This is also an ABD. I guess we can click on it now and I'll show you guys what it's like. Bank of Nintendo main branch ABD. Deposit. Let's deposit 100 bells. Your current balance is 100 bells. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. This is the theater. Obviously you can see that there's two characters. I don't remember ever seeing the second guy, but the first guy is Dr. Shrunk. This is how you would get like quote unquote emotes back in the day. In the new game, in New Horizons, you get them by talking to villagers. In this game, you would have to come to the city and pay, I think it's like 500 bells to watch Dr. Shrunk, and you would get a randomized like emotion thing every day. This is Happy Home Academy. This was the original, like before Happy Home does, oops, I didn't mean to go inside. They would score, I will come back to talk to him. They would score your house and you would get different things for having like a higher score. So that's what that was. Gracie Grace. is the big fancy department store with like much more expensive furniture and clothes and stuff that arguably are cuter than what you get at the Able Sisters. And the third Able Sister actually works here. There's also something where if Gracie is there, you can have her like rate your outfit, and you get different things for if you get like a good rating. So there's that. This is the auction house for gyroids, which are these little guys. If you found rare ones, you could come and auction them and make money that way. This is, I want to say his name is Skipper. He will shine your shoes and he can make your shoes different colors. This is Shampoodle. This is how you would change your hair. And maybe even your appearance. This is my favorite shop, which is Katrina. She's the fortune teller. I love her bad. So let's talk to everyone who's here. Victoria. Sometimes there's this weird guy who hands out balloons and streamers or whatever. I wonder if his balloons are some kind of limited design. I wish I had one. Sugar Cube. What the heck are all the restaurants around here? Where the heck? But no restaurant means no pecan pies. Dude, are they making bus seats out of slabs of granite now? That bus ride is harder on your glutes than a burnout set of squat thrusts. A shopping cart is a must-have item if you want to buy things in the city. I don't like to carry lots of bells around, so it makes me feel common. So you can get a shopping card, which is basically like a debit card. I think you get it by having a certain amount of bells in your bank, but I do not remember. I put on my Sunday best to try and impress everyone around here, but I'm still afraid that everyone can tell I'm just a small town girl. I wonder what's going on over at the marquee right now. I just got done looking at the model room. Okay. The villagers will also change. Like, even just, like, I went inside and came out, and now it's different villagers that are out here. So they'll change as you go in and out of certain businesses. So let's go to Dr. Shrunk first, and we'll just go around in a circle. Welcome to the marquee. If you'd like to see the show, bells are 60. Okay. Is this your first time here to see a show? For newcomers, we offer a special performance. The performance will begin in just a few moments. Please make your way to the theater. Here we go. Oh, look, someone else is here. I will not tolerate another boring show. Okay, well, we'll sit here. Thank you for your patience. The Marquis is very pleased to present Dr. Shrunk, starring in the feature Irritation. So, it's basically that. I think it changes either daily or weekly. He's going to explain now how the emotions work. So, see what I did there? Kapow, right? Right? I'm putting him to sleep. And you can do it too. He is an axolotl. That emotion I just used has been added to your keyboard window. Use that emotion on your friends. Put some kapow in conversations. Now, wasn't that the best 800 bells you ever spent? You'll knock him dead with that emotion. Thank you, thank you. No, you're too kind. The doctor is out. I think these would change either daily or weekly, but there's only like a certain... we hope you enjoyed the show today, and we hope to see you again in the future. What did you think? Ugh, I heard the same bad joke on TV the other day. You can only have like a certain amount. Like, I'll show it in a second. Now we're out here. So this is your keyboard. Here, yeah. So I think you could only have like a certain amount of these available to use. And I want to say it was like, maybe it's 5. I thought it was 10, but it might be less than that. Okay, Happy Home Academy. Here we go. Hey, you. Wait, listen, hold it. Stop. Just stop. Old Lyle needs to talk at you for a second. Me, I'm Lyle. This place, mine. Name, the Happy Room Academy. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. Your name? Angel. Bang. Haha. Old Lyle gotcha, didn't he? Listen, you, homeowner, right? Place in Foxmarsh? Picket fence, wife and kids, living the dream? Lyle used to have dreams. Lyle used to have it all. Big car, corner office, bang. Then it all went to pot. Know what the boss said? Offices are for closers. Guy busted my chops. Can you believe it? Yeah, but enough, right? Right. My problem's mine, not yours. Let's talk. Letter? Mine? You got it? I didn't get it, so... Didn't read it. Didn't read it? You just here to waste my time? Bust my chops? Woo. Never mind. We're calm. Lyle's calm. Let me tell you the deal. Houses are work, right? Sure. Get furniture, set it here, set it there, move it around, worry some more. If it don't look good, you don't feel good. But how do you know when it's right? Instinct? Luck? Bang? And that's where I come in. Did I say me? I meant we. Us. This place. The Happy Room Academy. We show you how to make rooms. Good rooms. Rooms you can be proud of. Happy rooms. Here's the deal. This academy, exclusive. Members only. Very chic. All that. But you, good people. We like you. You should join. Come on. Join the Happy Room Academy. Okay. Good choice. Excellent. Glad to hear it. See a bull take the horns. Am I right? Bang. Ahaha. Okay, here's the deal. We're going to be checking out your room, looking at the colors and furniture and whatnot. And when we're done, we give you a report. Tells you how to snazz up the joint. Not home? Out? About? Doesn't matter. We let ourselves in. We got keys. Lots of them. Thousands. They just break into your house. I see your face. You're worried. Don't be. This academy? Legit. Above board. Totally legit. Oh wait, there's more. Themes. We got themes. New ones each month. Right here in the back, there's a model room. Shows the theme. Gives you ideas. All that. Your room could be there. Could be the model room. If we like it, we'll pick it. Easy, right? Right. Bang. What's that? Me? You want to know about me? You ain't gotta bust... you ain't gonna bust my chops or nothing, right? Yeah, well, okay, sure. Meet and greet. Why not? Me? I'm Lyle. Chairman of the Happy Room Academy. This wasn't always my job. I used to be somebody. Big shot, important, but stuff happens, yeah? Yeah. Haha, yeah. Enough about old Lyle. Welcome aboard. You, me, us, together? Thrilled. I don't remember Lyle being like that. Well, that's really funny. Okay. Yeah, basically, so this is Pearl's house. I don't know if it's always your villagers' houses, but, anyway, you put furniture in your house. They'll send you a letter. You need more furniture, you need less furniture, whatever. So that's that. Okay, we'll go into Gracie Grace. We're probably not gonna buy anything in Gracie's, because holy shit. It's expensive, but they have some of the cutest furniture in the game. This is LaBelle, aka Label, the third Able sister. Welcome to Gracie Grace, where we specialize in wearable art and haute couture for the home. Alright, the material really is nice and everything is pretty well made. I guess they have to charge what they do, but I don't have to like it. Yeah. Feel free to try on anything you like. Okay, so Again, they sell super fancy stuff. Outfits that are arguably cuter than other stuff you can get in other parts of the game. These glasses are adorable, but I bet you they're super expensive. How much is it? No. That's crazy. This furniture set is so cute. I wish it was pink, but I think this is the Rococo set. They have this like cute wedding set. This is the wallpaper and stuff from here. Anyway, all this stuff is like like if I look at this table. Oh, this is the princess set. Okay. How much is it? Ridiculous. No. But yeah. Gracie's has the cutest furniture. They have like a dessert set. That is super cute. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Okay, we'll go into the auction house next. Welcome to the auction house. Our humble auction house is currently accepting items for display. Would this be first time in our fine establishment? The world of the auction is terribly interesting, so shall I inform sir about it? Well then, this auction house is an establishment wherein people can freely buy and sell items. Any such items accepted for sale are referred to as displays. If sir wishes to procure said display item, sir simply has to bid upon it. However, there's a set amount of time that an item will be on display, so sir must act quickly. Indeed, if sir wishes to buy or sell items, he must always act within the appropriate time period. Talk about bidding. If an item on display catches sir's eyes, simply stand in front of me and speak with me. But sir must consider his bid carefully, for he can only make one bid for the duration of the auction, and I am prohibited by the auctioneer's code from divulging what the current high bid is. Once sir determines the amount of his bid, it will be held here in trust by me. Now if the auction ends and sir has the high bid, the item will be sent post-haste via mail. However, if sir fails to win his item, all funds will be returned immediately. Okay, displays. If sir wishes to display an item for sale, he need only speak to me, simply inform me which item and what the reserve price would be. The reserve price is the lowest price that will be accepted for the said display item. Okay. If the bid is accepted and a purchase made, we shall transfer the money to the bank automatically. And if there are no bids on the item, it will be returned post-haste. Okay. No. Ow! Okay, anyway, stuff will be here and you can bid on it. Whatever. You can also display stuff. I think maybe there's like a small chance that you can display something and make more money for it from there. All right there, young sir. Fancy a shoe shine? It's 500 bells and you'll see your reflection in them. All right, one first class shine coming up. Just tell me how you want your shoes. I can match it by color or style. Go by color. And then he'll shine your shoes, and they'll be different color. Now they're green. And you can come do that like once a day and change your shoes. This is Shampoodle. I don't know if I'll have enough money to do this, but we'll see. No need to look like a deer caught in headlights. I promise not to bite. Welcome to Shampoodle, where we help you express your inner beauty on the outside. Okay, so that's 3,000 bells. I think they're both 3,000 bells, so I can't do this today, but I'll come back at some point and we'll do that, and I'll look up the guides on the hairstyles and stuff. Eventually, if you go enough times, you can get quote-unquote girl haircuts. Eventually. This is my favorite shop. And one of my favorite special characters in the game, Katrina. Kiha Moatata. Yeah, whatever. Welcome, lost one of the Gemini sign, traveler of many winding roads. I can unravel the threads of destiny that surround you, coax the happiness within you to bloom. I, Katrina, will foresee your future or reveal the charm that lies hidden for just 100 bells. Tell my fortune. Very well, let me bring your star matrix into view. Yes, I'm starting to see it. I can see Aquarius offering up handfuls of blessed water. The clean, clear water will quench the thirst of all parched stars. It is said that the beauty of the water will be evident in the heart of whoever drinks it. And so speak the stars. Fortune may favor you, or it may not. Something bad may be in your future, but it also may not be. Heed my words and just go about your normal business as usual. On this, the stars all agree. There is nothing in particular for you to worry about, so please be content. That is all. Yes, now I will require 100 bells. May happiness find you and yours. And remember that bad times are just times that are bad. Okay, I love Katrina so bad. She's my favorite special character, and I love her so much. So dearly. She's one of my favorites. Give me 1 second. Bad times are just times that are bad. It's my favorite video game quotes ever. I I love it so much. It is everything to me. Okay, so the villagers who are out here have changed again. But yeah, that's kind of it for the city. Everything changes every day. So you can always come back and see other stuff. But we'll go back to Foxmarsh for now. And probably try and catch some fish or something. Hold just a moment now. Your face. Ye rode me bus out to the big city earlier, did ye not? Yar har har, it was ye. Nar, I could never forget your big googly eyes, all sparkling with adventure. So tell me, how'd you fare? In the city is me meaning. Were it a shock to your system? City livin' took the wind from out your sails, did it? Yar har, no shame in that. Me wee sturgeon. First nibble of the city tends to give most folks a bellyache. Well, look lively, Sprat, 'cause we ain't far from good old Foxmarsh now. Back to life, eh, matey? Try to get a hot meal in you when you get home, will you? You got to keep your strength up, ye jellyfish. So Captain, is I think in almost all of the games, except for maybe the first one. In Wild World, instead of the city, there's an island, and he will take you to the island. In New Leaf, there's also an island that he will take you to. He's not in New Horizons, which is kind of sad. Or maybe he is. I'm lying. Maybe he might be. But I feel like he isn't. Anyway, Cap'n, I love him. He's another one of my favorite special characters. I'm trying to think. I think Blanca is in this game, but I don't think we can really do anything with her because she requires like internet connection. But Blanca will come to your house and you have to draw a face on her because she has no face, which is kind of creepy. Yeah, so let's go talk to some people. How about that? Let's see if there's anyone around we can talk to. I guess not. Well, we'll go down to the ocean and try and catch some fish. Maybe we'll run into some... Oh. Hey, Cookie. Why can't laundry just, like, wash itself? Is that too much to ask, Arthur? Oh, I wanted to ask you something. How often do you, like, clean your house? Fairly often. Like, mini cleaning spurts? Yeah, I pick stuff up a lot. You know, gotta keep things neat. But I end up with this constant closet packing battle where I just stuff it tighter and tighter. And then it all comes crashing down in one desperate attempt at freedom or whatever. Don't keep saving stuff you know you should throw away. That way lies madness. I will also say this feels like the last game where the villagers had, like real individualistic personalities. I feel like the games after this, they felt a little more, I don't know, just not as personable. I caught a crucian carp. I'm looking pretty sharp. That was not, this fucking fish really turned the other way. Damn. Cause like in the original Animal Crossing, they were mean. They're not necessarily mean in this game, but they definitely do have their own individual personalities. But I feel like in New Leaf, that kind of was not the case. I caught a cherry salmon. This is definitely not the pits. I feel like in New Leaf, they really started to... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. They really started to lose that charm. And by New Horizons, that charm was almost entirely gone. That's not to say that they're not fun, because the villagers are, the villagers are still fun, but there is like something like missing, I think, from them, in my opinion. I'm not sure what it is, but like, you know, they lack some level of appeal nowadays. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Hang in, bud. Yo, you came back, man. Hey, you ever been to Crazy Reds in the city? No. The place ain't exactly on the up and up, but you can get prime stuff real cheap there sometimes. The shop is tucked in a shady corner of the town where a lot of people won't even walk. Not only that, you gotta be a member, so new customers can't just walk in off the street. You look like you're into bargain hunting. Want me to write you an invitation? Yes, please. It's yours, bro. I'll send it to your place as soon as I finish these dumbbell thrusts. All you gotta do is bring the invitation with you when you visit Crazy Reds. Don't go forgetting it. Flash that bad boy at the dude running the place and you're in. Slay. Okay. Yeah, I think you just have to go in there and then talk to a couple people in your village and you can get the invitation. You can also sell fruit. What is my What just happened? That was weird. I don't know what just happened. Anyway. You can also collect fruit. I don't have a shovel yet. There was not one in the store. Hopefully there will be one in the store next time I play. Because I do need one, so. Okay. So I will... Let's shake some trees. How about that? I don't remember if they automatically... Yeah, so you can't pile them on each other in this game, which is kind of tragic. In the later games, you can just, like, stack them, and then you have more free space in your pockets, but I guess you can't do that in this one. So let's go... Okay, I'm actually gonna donate because I think building up the museum is a good idea. So we will... I will donate my items, I suppose. Welcome to Foxmarsh Museum. Make yourself at home. May I assist you? Donation. Okay, so you can only donate one thing at once, so we'll donate the salmon. A cherry salmon. The first thing you notice when looking at a cherry salmon is undoubtedly its green polka dot body. All those different sized dots overlapping each other. How very chic. But all that aside, I offer you our gratitude. Rest assured your aquatic friend will be most happy. Yes. Crucian carp. Ah, a crucian carp. Yes, quite. The largest difference between a crucian carp and a carp is the former's lack of whiskers. Compared to the regally whiskered carp, there's something almost common about the crucian variety. Okay, again, you'd be most happy. Okay, now I'll give him the butterfly, and he's going to be upset about it. Here we go. I dare say that is a common butterfly. Stop, do not free it. Leave the beast caged. Yeah, okay. If no one were to look closely at a common butterfly, one might notice that it's covered in fine hairs. But why would one look closely? Blech. Creepiness aside, one also gets icky powder on one's hands by touching them. Not for me. Blech. Enough, I say. Okay. No. Okay. I'll show you guys the museum sections now. There's a few of them. So here's the common butterfly. This is the bee. So there's different bugs that you can get that will go in these places. This is for bugs that go on the trees, like beetles. So yeah, that's that. Next we have the aquatic or fish section. I don't think there was anything other than fish that you could put in here, like in the later games. Crucian carp and the cherry salmon. There's all these sections. You can catch sharks in this game. Sharks, their shadows look a little different from the other fish, but... So there's that. I think this is the... oh, this is the fossil section. I don't have a shovel, so I can't get any fossils yet, but... This is where all of the fossils will go, and then there's a section back here. This is probably the largest part of the museum. And then there's more stuff that will go up here. And then you can come out here and this takes you back to that first room. And then you can change the camera angle in this room if you would like to look at different angles at the dinosaurs or the fossils. And this is the art section, which again we're not gonna have anything in because we don't have the invitation yet. This is what this looks like. Not really much with the art stuff. Like there's a good amount, but it's definitely like a lot more in the other games. They definitely add a lot more, but I am excited that we got into See Red, because that'll be fun. I'll have to look up a guide on that too, because you really, unless you like are well versed in, some of them are like very silly and very obvious that it's a fake, but some of them it'll be like one particular color is different from the actual art piece, because they are based on actual art pieces, and you have to try and like discern the fake from the real. It's just easier if you have a guide. I'm not above cheating in Animal Crossing. Okay, let's go sell the rest of our stuff to Tom Nook and see how much money we can get. So the catalog is stuff that you have had in your inventory or in your house. So a good way to utilize the catalog, or a way that to utilize it, like if you were playing this before, would be to go to a friend's island, and if they had something you wanted, you could put it in your inventory and then go home and order it. You can also order replicas of fossils for your own house, gyroids, you know, all of that. And then we'll talk to him about turnip prices. They call it the stock market. It's closed on Sundays. If we weren't starting on Sunday, this would be when she would be coming to sell the turnips. And then they start selling the next week. So that's that. Let's go give everyone a talk to one more time, and then I might call it. Because I'm a little sleepy. I'm just an Eevee guy. But we'll go talk to everyone one more time before we do that. And then hopefully the next time I play, there will be a shovel in the shop so we can start digging up fossils. Because you make a lot of money from duplicate fossils. They sell for quite a bit. That guy has fleas. We just started the game. How do you already have fleas? Probably. Nope. Shoot. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. There we go. Whoa, I knew something was making me itch. Bud said I was just paranoid, but this is proof. And you defleed me without even breaking a sweat. I could use someone like you. What does that mean? What do you mean? You could use someone like me to deflee. Okay. What a strange thing to say. Okay, they're kind of just running around all over town now, but let's see if we can find anyone else to talk to. I might go back to the post office because I think Florida catches fleas. I think Phyllis might be in now because he was asking about. I kind of skipped through it because I was trying to catch his fleas, but Phyllis is. So there's four people that work at town hall. Tortimer, obviously the mayor. Pelly, who we met, she's the main one that works the counter. Pete, who is the postal worker or the postman, so he brings your letters. You can run into him if you are coming out of your house like specific times of day. And then Phyllis, who works basically the night shift at town hall, and she is she's something. I don't know if she's working yet, but we can go check. I'm trying to see if anyone else is around to talk to. That is not someone we've already talked to a few times already. We've talked to Cookie a few times. We've talked to Bud a couple times. That was our second time talking to Apollo. I guess Egbert and Caroline is really who I'm looking for. But yeah, they'll just like wander all over town, talk to them. Sometimes they'll ask you to do stuff like, oh, can you take this to another villager? They'll get sick. Oh, there you are. Angel, I need a little help here and I don't quite know how to ask. I really need to find a flea. Okay, I have one. What a coincidence. You wouldn't have any plans to get rid of it. I would so pay. Okay, so this is another thing. Sometimes the villagers will ask to buy stuff off of you. I don't know why she wants a flea. I'm so happy. I promise I'll take good care of it. So if the villager sees you and you get the little like exclamation point thing, it means that you have something they want or they want to talk to you. I hear it. This is another thing. So you can also get a slingshot and you can pop these balloons and get the presents, and they have usually furniture in them that you can either keep or sell. But you need a slingshot to do it. And again, there's not one at Tom Nook's today. Okay, so it's still Pelly who's here. Yeah, the balloons exist in all of the games, I think. I don't know if they always operate the same. In New Horizons, they run on a very specific schedule. I don't remember what it is now off the top of my head, but they run on a very specific schedule. Oops, I didn't mean to do that to you. Sorry. Boxmarsh has like a ton of different festivals. You know, where I'm from, we used to come up with all kinds of different reasons for parties. Like, around this time of year, we'd do something to celebrate the coming of spring. Every time a new flower would bloom in the garden, we'd throw a huge flower viewing extravaganza. It didn't matter what kind of flower. This one time, we went all crazy over some crabgrass. But I don't know. We didn't really need a theme. We just wanted an excuse to party. Okay, here we go. Caught a yellow butterfly. Slay. Okay, let's go look at the clothes from the Able Sisters, because I didn't really look at what clothes they have. I just went in here to see if I needed to introduce myself to them. Let's see. I want this hair clip. Okay, what? So you can make designs of your own. Okay, here we go. Ahem. Unlike other designers, Gracie, we at Able Sisters think fashion is for everyone. We want to celebrate individualism, cheer for it, put it on display. Someone like you, for example, haven't you ever felt the pull of your inner designer? Of course you have, and for customers like you, we make dreams real. We make them possible. Want to hear more? Oh, if you think we just sell accessories and clothes here, you're sorely mistaken. We also let you design patterns for your own clothing and umbrellas. And then we can even display your pattern here in the store. We don't charge for advertising. If customers like it, they may buy it. How exciting is it to think of folks wearing your designs? If you have a design you want to display, check one of the displays here. We'll switch it out. By the way, you can always create your own designs for us in your design screen, but there's another way. If you go with our in-house pro designs, you can create something in the more traditional way. Oh yeah, and I can't forget to tell you how to wear stuff you make in designs. Okay, choose the design. You can put it on stuff. Okay. I never really used the design feature, I just never felt I need to. But you can do it. I know that I think it was New Leaf, you could use QR codes. And in New Horizons, people can make like public patterns, and you could shoot, I'm trying to think of the word. People would make designs and they would have like a code so they could post them publicly, and then you can put in the code and pull up the design that way. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk to Pearl again. Whoa, wait a second. How many times have you been here before? A few times? Really? That's all? Well, then I'm surprised you're so at ease here after so few times. Of course, a good hostess wants her guests to feel at home. Okay. Also, they were talking about someone who sells the balloons, and I'm trying to remember who it is. And I can't for the life of me remember who sells balloons in the city. I might have to look it up after this, because I'm like, I truly cannot remember. Okay. It's time to be risky. It's time to be dangerous. We're gonna start shaking some trees. So when you shake trees, you can get bells. You can sometimes get furniture. You can have different kinds of bugs, like right here. I caught a spider. You can get beehives, like we talked about before. Or you can find furniture. So you can get different stuff from shaking trees. I think it's a good idea to shake trees. But I also think it's a good idea to stockpile medicine, just generally when you play this game, because if you get stung by a bee, it like fucks up your eyeball, and the villagers just like will not talk to you about anything else. So here we have some furniture. Sometimes you'll drop a piece of furniture and it actually is a leaf bug, or you'll just like see it next to the tree and you'll be like, oh, I dropped something from this tree and I didn't pick it up. No, it's just a leaf bug. When you drop a beehive, you can try and catch the bee, or the bees. But you can also come back after the fact and pick up the beehive and sell it. So that's something you can do too. So even if you get stung by a bee, there is still like some payoff to it because you can sell the hive. Okay, what did I get? I got a lemon table, and then this you can just add to your wallet. Or you can drag it and add it that way. I'm like totally on this crazy fossil kick right now, but what's weird is I'm not really that into fossil or even gyroids. Maybe I just like shovels. I mean, it is so fun to just dig around in the dirt. I bet everyone will be doing it soon. Okay, well, I don't have a shovel. I missed some shells, it would look like. I'm trying to remember what time it is that they switch shifts. What kind of music do you normally listen to? Pop music. Really? Oh, me too. Nothing beats a catchy pop tune with a solid beat. Although, if it's too catchy, you'll never get it out of your head, even if you're trying to sleep. But on the plus side, maybe you'll dream about dancing. Real and based. Okay, let me look up really quick. Okay, so she shows up at 7 p.m. I'm not gonna play for that long. There's not really much to do early on in the game. So I might do some like off-screen playing. That way we have more stuff to do. And yeah, but we'll definitely come back to Animal Crossing. I love this game dearly. I don't know. Well, actually, hold on. Let's go. I'll show you guys how the phone works, and then we'll call it. But I will definitely be coming back to play more of this. I plan on just having kind of like a bunch of games like running concurrently. I know we have to finish up Catherine. This makes you want to play the DS one. That's so real. We still have Catherine to finish up, and then I do want to play the first Silent Hill game. I want to play Resident Evil. I have Hello Kitty Island Adventure to always go back to. I plan on playing Omori. I have I have most of the Rusty Lake games to go through. I have, oh shoot, what is it called? I have like a fun cozy game. It's not a couch, it's a table. But I can't, oh my goodness. But I can put it down. Whoops. God damn it. So there's that. Okay. Hey there, what can I do for you? So, this is Animalese. This is the other one. I like Animalese. Text settings. Okay, we want keyboard style. No. Okay, let me see how saving works in this. Hold on, let me... Good night, Jackie. Thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. Hold on. Okay. Well, I think that saved it. Hopefully it did. I'm gonna be so sad if it didn't. But yeah, that was Animal Crossing City Folk. I will definitely come back to it. I love Animal Crossing. Like I said, one of my favorite Nintendo IPs ever. There's like a movie. I don't know. I love this game so much. And City Folk is the first one I ever played, so it's near and dear to me. But yeah, like I said, I might be doing like a nostalgia Sundays thing. We could play Animal Crossing or other Wii or GameCube games. I might look for other ways to play some other games. I might even do Silent Hill on Nostalgia Sundays. Because I feel like that's a good slot to play it in, like the original one or like the original Resident Evil. But yeah, we'll see. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you all next time. Bye bye.